In the past, I have heavily struggled with setting boundaries. I have let people come into my life and ransack in my life. You know why I've done this? It's because I did not get enough love when I was growing up. It's not even enough love. I didn't get any love when I was growing up. So I figured, okay, I made up my mind on a few things when I was younger. When you do things for other people, they love you more. When you let people do whatever pleases them, they love you. When you let people literally just do whatever they want, they love you more. Because I never knew any better. I didn't have any kind of training around that when I was growing up, and I wasn't given the opportunity to learn or even taught that by anybody. So when you're a child and nobody tells you how things are done, you just make up your own meanings. So I grew up and I just let people do all sorts of things in my life. I would let, for example, family members talk to me anyhow, ask me for money, take me for granted, just use me and abuse me, really. I would be in relationships where I am not respected, but I would stay because somebody says they love me. I would have friendships where I knew for a fact that I wasn't being respected or loved or treated fairly or anything, but because I did not want that person to take their love away from me, I stayed. I had a long-standing friendship that I think it was about 15 years. And this girl, she really took me for a ride. She didn't care about me. She talked about me, gossiped about me, had all my business out in the streets. Everybody knew my business. All her family members were talking about me. They all knew everything that was happening in my life that I talked to her about in confidence. But people used to warn me against her, but I never listened because I was thinking she's my only friend. She's like my sister, because I didn't even have sisters. What am I going to do without her? I'm just going to take all this shit. Things will go away by themselves. I never set any boundaries for myself, and that caused me a lot of trauma, a lot of pain, you know. So we're going to be talking about setting boundaries today and how I have done it. And maybe you can learn one or two things. Even if you learn just the one thing about setting boundaries in your life from me, that would be absolutely wonderful. I'll be so happy when you do that. And you write down in the comments for me if there is anything that I haven't mentioned and you know that it has worked in the past for you. For me, how I see boundaries right now, as I have learned how they are, is setting boundaries is really protecting myself from all the disrespect, from all the hurt, from everything that I don't want. So because I know where my line is, I draw the line somewhere, and I know in my mind it could be an invisible line because I could have not communicated to the people in my life where my lines are. But when they are crossed, at least the first time, now I know how to say, you know, my dear, I really love you, but this line that you have crossed, I do not want it crossed again. And if you cross it again, we are no longer going to be friends, or we are no longer going to, I'm not going to be dealing with you anymore, you know. I have another story, a very long one for another day, about how I got out of my second marriage. That's just a long story for another day. But when I got out of it, I kind of looked back and I said, okay, this is what was going on, that I wasn't realizing what it is that I was doing because I did not set strict boundaries. That person just kept crossing and having no repercussions. That's why they kept doing it, until I drew a very clear line and I said, I am not going to do this with you. I have told you over and over again that this thing that you do really hurts me, but you keep doing it over and over again. It's like you're not listening to me. There's absolutely nothing I can do now. We need to end this. You know, that is me having my own back and saying, right, this is it. I do not want this in my life again. That is how you draw very clear boundaries in your life. When it comes to friendships as well, people, I also had another friend. She used to be my friend, no longer a friend. She just, I loved her so much, and I took her to be like my sister, you know, because I never really had sisters when I was growing up. So I loved her way too much that she would do all these kind of little sneaky things to me, and I would just say, it's okay, I love you anyway. And I would not even call her up on it. I would not even say, you know what you did here. I just kept quiet because I just wanted to keep the peace. You know, I just wanted us to continue our friendship, because I would rather have her than not have her at all. Until when I woke up one day and I said, but what the hell is this? I'm always having constant mental arguments in my head with this girl that I call my best friend. I'm always angry around her. When she's gone, I'm thinking about everything that she said to me back that was not right. When she's gone, I don't miss her, you know, in a way of like, okay, I really miss my friend. No, it's like, okay, good riddance. I was like, what the hell? This is not good. I started feeling this is because I didn't set any clear boundaries with her. I didn't set any clear boundaries with her. So it was my fault, because it was my fault. There is a quote that I recently came across which said, you are not attracting toxic people. Toxic people are everywhere. Toxic people go to everyone. They are all over the place. So they will go to everyone because they're attracted to everybody, whoever they are. So if a toxic person comes to you, the issue is you letting them stay in your life. That's the issue. But they will go everywhere. So it's not that you're attracting them. That's a wrong ideology, because people keep saying, oh, I have this thing where I attract all these toxic people, toxic men, or toxic friends. No. The issue is you are letting them stay in your life longer than they should. So if somebody comes into your life and excuse me, and you see you see their traits, you see whatever it is that they're doing, and then you say, well, this person is very toxic. They did A, B, C, D. It is then your decision to make whether you want this person to stay in your life or not. You get? So it's not something that, oh, there are things that you do that attract toxic people. It is the fact that you let them stay in your life, so you can kick them out and then continue with your life without them. That is how that quote was really, really good. I don't remember where. I saw it in a video. I saw it in a video of some woman called I think Wizard Liz or something. She has become my favorite now on YouTube. She speaks really things that resonate with me, things that I've been through as well. I absolutely love. You should go check out her videos. It's beautiful. So me setting clear boundaries in my life, it has been an absolute game changer. I feel a lot more free. I feel freedom, because that means that I can actually keep only the people that I want in my life. This is so cool. And you can do absolutely the same. You don't have to keep anybody in your life that is giving you misery. You don't have to keep anyone, whether it's your family, whether it's your what, as long as you're not getting love from them and anything that you want from them, and they're just giving you hell. They're reminding you of how, or maybe stupid you are, incompetent you are, you're not very good, you're not very beautiful, you're not very accomplished, you haven't done this, you haven't done that. Who needs such people in their lives? If that is how you feel about anyone that you're having in your life, and you have a conversation with them and tell them, this thing that you say is really doesn't sit very well with me, I don't like it, I know what it is that I'm working on right now, I know how I feel about whatever, please don't talk to me like this again. And they do it again and they do it again. They're not your people. They're not. You need to set your boundaries really straight, and when they cross them over, they are not the people they don't want to stay in your life. They've made it very clear that they don't want to stay in your life. Anyway, I'm going to be talking about a lot of these ideas and the things of how to love ourselves more, the boundaries that we put in place, the things that make us get to the best selves to our best selves. They're the things that we'll talk about here. Through my stories, I will tell you my life story, and then you pick out whatever you want to pick out. If it helps you, it helps you. If you just want to leave it right there, it's fine as well. But thank you for watching. My name is Hanifa Sekalada.